What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one Donnie here, back with a brand new video. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know, the grind is real. And normally I don't do these type of videos. Normally, with my wrestling figure videos, I, like to show my collection and I like to do review videos, but I figured I would open a discussion because this has been talked about a lot in the wrestling figure community, and I want to give you guys my thoughts on the whole latest crowdfunder, Mattel Creation, WWE Ultimate Edition, WCW Monday Nitro entrance stage. And I've listened to multiple wrestling figure podcasts out there trying to explain why we should back this project. I've listened to a lot of people in the wrestling figure community, and there's been a lot of, valid points. There's been a lot of valid reasons to why we should back this, but I want to give you guys my thoughts on this latest project and why I really don't think that we're going to get 5,000 backers. I really don't even think we're going to do it unless, Mattel, they do something that, blows our mind, because the first crowdfunding project was the New Generation stage. The New Generation arena where you got the ring, you got, the cool LED entrance stage, which is in my background, and you got some Ultimate Edition figures, but it wasn't getting backed fully until they threw the Macho Man in there, and that's when, it started to, get the backing it needed in order to be produced. But I think that Mattel, they made a huge mistake, choosing the WCW entrance stage over the Attitude Era stage. And I don't want to hear any excuses about, oh, we need to back the WCW stage in order to get the Attitude Era stage. Why? Why do we need to do that? There's a reason why right now, as I'm recording this video on Thursday, April 20th, 420, there's only 42% funded, 2,100 backers as I'm recording this video. There's a reason why there's only friggin' this many people, and we are 15 days away as I'm recording this video to trying to get to 5,000. And realistically, I feel like this is not going to happen. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. And I am still on the fence if I want to back this project or not, because I think Mattel fumbled it here. They could have done the Attitude Era stage for $500, and I guarantee you we would probably have at least 7,000 backers right now. Call me crazy. We would have 7,000 backers right now, because there's more you can do with the Raw is War stage than you could do with the WCW Nitro stage. And more people are going to want the Raw is War stage over the, Nitro stage. And the thing that, kind of makes me think that, damn, they fumbled it is, we got the Attitude Era ring, and on Ringside Collectibles, the first time that they, put the, pre-orders out for the Attitude Era ring with Ultimate Edition Kane, that instantly sold out, and you had a lot of people in the wrestling figure community complaining about not being able to get their hands on this, Raw is War ring. And if you're going to have a ring, you should have had the entrance stage, because then people who have the ring would have backed this project up. And you have to remind you, on the Monday Night Wars, Raw kicked Nitro's ass! After, what, only 82 weeks, Monday Night Nitro beat Raw. Whoopee! Who won the war at the end of the day? Why are people, let's see, the ultimate goal here to unlock everything. Why is 11,000 people going to back this project? When a lot of the people in the wrestling figure community, yes, some of us are old, but a majority of us, we watched the Attitude Era, we watched Ruthless Aggression. We are fans of WWE, not WCW, and Right now, this is proving it. It's only 42% funded as I'm recording this video. And if it does get to 5,000 by the time this video goes up, I will be pretty shocked. But I think that they definitely made a huge mistake. You should have done a Nitro ring if you were going to do this, not the Raw is War ring. And now they're even making a Nitro ring! And that's where you can get Ultimate Edition Eric Bischoff, and that right there, they fumbled the bag with this project. If you had a WCW Eric Bischoff in this backing, definitely could have given you a reason to buy this. If Eric Bischoff was on here, I probably would have already funded this project by now. But I don't know, the figures that are in here, I'm not excited about. Once we get to 5,000, we get a Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio and Scott Steiner. I like how they moved Scott Steiner to 5,000. Those are probably the only two figures that I'm excited about in this whole thing. Ultimate Warrior would be cool, but there's no way in hell we're going to get to 9,000. DDP, I know a lot of people really want that figure. I already have one, so I'm satisfied. And Hulk Hogan, I already satisfied. I already, got one, a part of the latest, Legend series. But they could have definitely come up with better figures for this set. You could have had the Scott Hall, making the war happen. When, he cut that promo with the jean jacket and the jeans. I know it's going to be a part of a stupid Walmart exclusive series. But right there, you could have had it. You could have had Scott Hall on here. You could have had more iconic characters that people knew to fund this project. And I think, they didn't pick the right figures. I really don't think they did. And it's crazy to me because you had the Attitude Era ring, and you had a lot of people who bought the Attitude Era ring. And we all thought that the Raw is War stage was going to be the next crowdfunding project. And I think that, a lot of people, don't get me wrong, the Nitro stage is absolutely fantastic. It's cool. That's why I'm still on the fence of, backing the project. I love the stage. Looks incredible, but I think more people would be backing this project, and I think they would even spend, $600 on, the Attitude Era stage if it was, built and made properly. And one thing that's pissing me off about all these, people in the wrestling figure community trying to get us to back this project, they're saying, oh, we need to back the Monday Night Nitro stage if we're going to want to get the Attitude Era stage or the SmackDown Fist. Why do we have to do that? It's not our fault in the wrestling community that friggin' Mattel decided to friggin' fumble the bag and decide to go with the Nitro stage over the Attitude Era stage. How is that our fault? Why should we spend our hard-earned money backing this stage when Mattel could have given us the Attitude Era stage, and I guarantee you we would have at least 6,000 to 7,000 backers right now. And I think that it would get fully funded. And I think that we would get amazing Ultimate Edition figures and stuff in it. And there's so much more that we could have done. And I think that, Mattel, even, during WrestleMania Access, them announcing that there's going to be a Nitro ring with, Eric Bischoff. Why are we getting another fucking ring? We got one with the New Gen Arena, which, for me, the only thing I got was, the LED stage, which, my fiance, she bought me that for my birthday. I didn't really want the ring. I kind of wish I backed it, but I didn't. So, I only have the stage. That was the big seller for me. And we have the Attitude Era ring already. So why wouldn't you make the Attitude Era stage before you did this? You're basically telling people to spend $400 on this stage. But now, when this Eric Bischoff Ultimate Edition WCW ring comes out, you're going to tell people to spend another $150. That's how much the Attitude Era ring cost. They definitely fumbled this big time, and it's so annoying because I agree with the people that are, trying to convince us to back this project. If we don't get to 5,000 on this stage, realistically, I don't think we're going to be getting the Fist. I don't think realistically we're going to be getting the Raw is War stage, which is so stupid that Mattel, they messed this up, and because they messed this up, and we don't want to spend our hard-earned money on this, we're going to be the ones that get shit out of luck. And I think realistically, I am going to back this project up because I do have the money to do it. And if this was the Raw is War stage, I would have backed this thing the first day it was out. I just don't understand. I don't understand why we decided to do a Nitro stage over the Attitude Era stage. If Mattel wanted this to get backed, you should have had something on your website or your social media pages. You should have had us vote which one we wanted. You showed both of these stages off at, the WrestleMania conventions, and you've shown these already off. You shown the WCW one, I think, a couple years ago, and you showed the Raw's War stage last year at Access. You should have had us vote in the wrestling community which entrance stage we wanted. And I think realistically, we would have picked the Monday night, we would have picked the Raw is War. Let's be real. We would have picked the Raw is War. And I think that the only way that this is going to get backed is if they, do something crazy, or if you include the ring with Eric Bischoff, because that's the part that really pisses me off about this project. It's not the fact that it's $400. I think $400 is absolutely fair for something this amazing. But the problem is, you're trying to get us consumers to buy another ring when we already have 2 other rings. You're also trying to, we're getting pretty much the same figures. There's nothing really special here. Eric Bischoff, that's the part that pisses me off, because Eric Bischoff, I want that figure, but I don't need another fucking ring. I don't really have the room for it. A lot of us in the wrestling community don't have the room for another friggin' ring. These rings are huge. They're not like the little ones that we had back in the day. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. I know I'm going to end up backing this project. I really hope we do hit 5,000 so that this gets made, but I just feel like we're not going to get there. And a lot of it, I think, just has to do with, Mattel not letting us vote which one we wanted. And pretty much, you give us an Attitude Era ring, literally sold out on ringside. You had people complaining that they wanted the ring, so then you ended up posting it on Mattel Creations, selling very well. Guarantee you we would have 6,000 to 7,000 backers if we had that ring, and you probably could have sold it for $500-$600. But maybe there is something that I'm missing here. If I'm missing something, please comment it down below. This is just a discussion, me giving my thoughts on, the whole latest crowdfunding project. I think that this stage is very cool. I just don't understand why we didn't go with the Raw over the Nitro. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me on my social medias and other YouTube pages, all that down below. If you're into basketball, go subscribe to DBTV. If you're into wrestling, go subscribe to We Are Wrestling. All the links down below. And of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.